Hello, and with all the regal splendor befitting the royal family, we extend our gracious welcome to the Princess Diana News Channel. It's with immense pleasure that we invite you to once again embark on a journey into the enchanting realm of royalty. Let's move on to the video. When Harry and Meghan were still working as working royals, the late Queen and Prince Charles also showed a lot of lust. As a future grandmother and future father-in-law, they of course wanted to meet other members of Meghan's family, including her father, Thomas Markles Sr. Well, Meghan made sure that didn't happen. Never happens with its twisted plot, the shoot in which her father was photographed getting ready for the wedding, and also that alleged letter from Dad that was leaked in a magazine by Meghan's friends. Sure, those little friends were probably his own fingers, but that doesn't matter. I still can't understand Meghan's complicated machinations. You just can't make this stuff up. So basically, Meghan threw her father under the bus to satisfy her vanity. She didn't want the royal family to meet her father and didn't even want him to show up at the wedding. You see, she was ashamed of him and thought he would embarrass her. Meghan is very focused on her image, and this obese and simple man who shows up to the wedding with stars like Beckham's and the Clooneys, ugh, yeah, that wouldn't be good. This woman is so shallow and vain that she doesn't care about hurting people at the same time. Prefers to be around people he doesn't know well, with whom he forced a meeting thanks to his wedding invitations. But in any case, Meghan does not want to spend time with her real loved ones who honor her marriage with their presence. Of course, Harry and Meghan are no longer working as working royals, and over the past 4 years they have been increasingly sidelined. I mean, their attacks were relentless. This is what I like to call the uncivil war between Windsor and Sussex. The new king and senior members of the royal family are therefore not required to meet other members of Meghan's family. They don't need to meet the Markles, they don't really need to meet the Raglands, just because they're Meghan's family. Because Meghan is not a royal, she is just this prince's wife. The royals met Doria as a guest at their wedding. They were so welcoming to her, so polite. Then Prince Charles, now King Charles, walked her down the aisle. So what's the point of the royal family being so nice to Doria? Well, she repaid their kindness by appearing in Meghan and Harry's Netflix docuseries, supporting Meghan's disdain for the royal family and their accusation of racism that is undermining the monarchy. Oh yes, she truly is a peacemaker. He taught Meghan everything she needs to know about betrayal and duplicity. I think Doria is the one hiding behind the scenes. I find him to be an unpleasant character despite his calm and reserve. There's something that stands out about her. Apparently, Tom Bowers is working on a book that will reveal her for what she is. I'm sure King Charles regrets not being able to meet Meghan's father. King Charles is also known to be a kind, sensitive and compassionate man. So I'm sure you sympathize with Thomas's situation with his health issues. He had several heart attacks, he had a stroke, but what could he do other than wish her luck and wish her a speedy recovery? In the meantime, I fear he has more important things to do for the monarchy. As Harry and Meghan find themselves increasingly marginalized and relegated to a minor, extraneous and odious time, I fear he has king and the rest of the family are unwilling to elevate or ennoble their unpleasant behavior and spurious accusations with any kind of charlatanism, to which after this answer, what is really the need for them to meet the other members of Meghan's family? It is important to take the high road with dignified and regal silence and separation of the circus spectacle from the actual work and the true goal of being real. The true purpose of royalty is to serve the people. Just as the good citizens of Great Britain are the king's subjects, so too is he in his charge. At present, the Markle family and the Raglan family are basically just a few families living abroad. And they are loosely related to the royal family through marriage. If there is any feeling in the king towards the other Markles, then I am sure it is sympathy and empathy for the horrible treatment they too have suffered at the hands of Harry and Meghan. Unless, of course, the king decides to invite them all as spectators to his coronation. Wouldn't that bother Meghan? Can you imagine the fit that would have? But I don't think that will ever happen. People say King doesn't want an over-the-top coronation with its usual pomp, pageantry and circumstances. He wishes things were a little more toned down, at least a little more toned down than his mother's coronation. I know, first of all, I'm very excited to see what kind of show he's going to put on. I am still very worried about Harry's mental health. Every royal family in history has a hierarchy. That's how it's worked for so long. Does Harry really think he should be the next king? Does he think you have to throw everything away just to make him happy? I mean, for 3 years now, this couple has been middle-aged, and they keep talking about how hurt and upset they are because of their own family. Unfortunately for Harry, he was born second, and with each new child William had, Harry moved further and further in the line of succession. Harry's desire to bring down the royal family will ultimately only reduce his status. Without Harry's ties to the royal family, he and Meghan would have nothing. Of course, the only thing Meghan really cares about is the financial hierarchy. Prince William inherits the Duchy of Cornwall with all its possessions. Prince William now controls the purse strings, and Harry doesn't like that at all. You see, Meghan, I imagine, believes that everything should be shared equally between the two brothers, but that's not how the monarchy works. It's been this way for hundreds of years, and Harry and Meghan think that just because they don't like it, it should be changed. I always think it's about money and jealousy. The creepy couple seem to think that Prince Charles would continue to fund them as royals, even though they quit their jobs and moved away. They seem to think that they could just choose which missions they want to go on as real workers, and that they could also bring their own photographers with them, so that they can sell these trips for personal use. They also seem convinced that Harry and William were indeed the same and had the same destiny. Perhaps they even believe that the two brothers could somehow share the position. I know it doesn't make sense, but these two often don't make sense. Sometimes Meghan and Harry seem like two spoiled, angry brats, always wanting to come first. Our video is up to here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section. As usual, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might find it interesting. And before you leave, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button to stay updated with all the latest content from the Princess Diana News channel. Thanks for joining us, have a wonderful day, and I'll be returning soon in upcoming videos.